All right, guys. So welcome back. Hi, happy Tuesday. We have Anchor Watch coming to you tonight, and honestly, a lot of information I saw yesterday after I already did 6 videos, so that goes against the algorithm of YouTube. But I saw yesterday that Denise Richards' husband, Aaron Phypers, actually filed for divorce. Now I was like, do I do a video? Do I not do a video? I've already oversaturated the videos. But let me kind of see what else is going to play out. Like, what is he asking for in this divorce? And now it's come out. So, before we jump in, brace yourselves, guys. If you haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And let's jump right in. All right, guys. So we have some Denise Richards to talk about, and it looks like her husband, Aaron Phypers, submitted the petition at the Stanley Moss Courthouse in Los Angeles on July 7th, citing irreconcilable differences with their separation dated as July 4th, 2025. Now, they got married back in 2018 after dating since 2017, but this is the part that kind of gets me. Phypers, Aaron, is claiming he has no income. Having closed his wellness business, Quantum 360 Club, in 2024, he's requesting spousal support and 50-50 split of their business, Smoke and Mirrors Entertainment. I don't know if they started a business together, then I would imagine that you would get 50-50%. But spousal income, I do truly feel like there are people out there, and I'm not saying that he's one of them. I'm just saying I think that there's people out there who target and find individuals who are wildly successful and they think that this is a payday. And I kind of feel like this is what happened to Denise Richards. I feel like she became sort of a payday in my mind. That's how I'm looking at it. But he alleges that Denise makes over $250,000 a month from OnlyFans, TV appearances, and brand deals, and also more. And he did break down the monthly expenses. So he estimates that their joint monthly outlay is at $105,000. Oh, okay. That's $25,000 in food and household supplies, $15,000 in groceries, and $15,000 in eating out, $20,000 on clothing, $18,000 on rent, $8,000 on utilities, $5,000 for each maintenance, repairs, and laundry cleaning, $15,000 for entertainment, gifts, vacations, $7,000 for childcare for Eloise, $1,500 for vehicles and transport, and a $500 phone bill, zero attributed to insurance, savings, investments, or donations. So he wanted to retain separate ownership of his power tools, a 2018 Indian Dark Horse motorcycle, and his Ford Shelby GT 500 sports car. Now, doesn't that sound nice? Okay, so girl over here is bringing in the OnlyFans. This is why, like, I'm wondering, I'm about to fly to New York City and do a podcast with Hello Prenup. I totally believe in Hello Prenup. What's funny is before they even reached out to me, I actually did my prenup with Jason through Hello Prenup. And a lot of people look at a prenup like it's so taboo. I don't look at it that way. I look at it like it's a protection. And, God forbid. And I always told Jason to this day, and I still stand behind it. My parents have been married, divorced over 11 times. I'm like, if you think that I'm getting married without a prenup to protect myself, like, that's fine. I'm not. Then we'll just stay together and we won't get married. And he looked at me and he's like, I'm not quite sure why this is such a big deal to you. But he came from a family where his like mom and dad were married their entire lives, his entire life. And I was like, okay, well, if you don't understand, I get it. I won't get married. And finally, we came to an agreement. And in the prenup, too, I think that he was very satisfied in the sense that it wasn't like I was trying to take everything away from you. It was, God forbid something happens to us. We have a clean break. We can both go our separate ways. And like, we're not trying to destroy each other. And that was the whole situation. But as far as like the family in the background, there are no biological children that they have together. He began adopting Denise's youngest daughter, Eloise, in 2019, and they share Eloise in the home. But Denise has 2 adult children, Sammy, who's 21, Lola, who's 20, and they are shared with Charlie Sheen. But in March, on Denise Richards and her Wild Things show, she declared that she'd never divorce him, even saying that she'd just live separately if needed. And now, just 4 months later, the divorce is filed. So Aaron previously ran a holistic healing center and was previously briefly married to Nicolette Sheridan. And Denise and Aaron's marriage lasted about 6 years. So, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, this is quite the split. And again, let me just go ahead and bring this up because I love these girls, but like, thank you to the Bravo docket. They said Aaron files for divorce and seeks $105,000 in spousal support. So in the filing, Aaron, far from a fashionista, in my opinion, seeks $20,000 a month to support his clothing budget, $15,000 on dining out, $10,000 on groceries, $5,000 on laundry, $15,000 on entertainment, $7,000 on childcare. Though he claims there are no minor children in the divorce. What about Eloise? I guess he did not adopt her. I don't think that he'll get that. I think that he'll get something close to it. But again, I'm looking at this and I kind of feel like, I truly feel like this was like maybe a ploy, a clever ploy. I'm not trusting it. You know, I know a lot of people who get with people for financial gain. I've also been propositioned before I got married to Jason to be with somebody who said, I can take care of you. I can buy you a mansion. I can do all of these things. And I'm like, I don't want your shit. Swear on my mother's life. Swear. And I know that's bad. I literally looked and I was like, I don't want anything from you. I will make my own money. Like, I don't want shit from you. But there are a lot of people who do. They want things from you and they don't want to put in like the work and they don't know how they're going to survive. But the thing here is like your holistic medical center went out of business and you're divorcing her and you know how much money she's making and you're asking for her income and you're asking for $105,000 in spousal support. Do you understand how like wild that is? So in spousal support alone, if I do the math, 105 times 12, so $1.26 million a year you're asking for? Bro, you need to get a JOB. You need to grab your CAR and you need to get OUT of the motherfucking house. And that's how I look at it. Because right now, this feels a little bit like bullshit. I don't like it. I don't like when I feel like somebody is being taken advantage of. But also on the other side, which I don't know if they have a prenup, I'm pretty sure they don't. On the other side, I look at Denise and I'm like, how, with your background and everything you've been through, how could you ever let this happen? I have questions. I have questions to which I need answers. Guys, pop off in the comment section, please. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. And we'll see you in just a little bit. Oif, 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 oif. Bye.